All right, I had some of my coffee, my Diablo juice, and all right, and people are saying, "What does this mean now?" And okay, first of all, officially, it's the end of the MOAS. Why? Because Popcorn put in that he can drop 40 million shares at any shot he wants. So, as far as people think we're gonna run to the hundreds and thousands, yeah, that shit ain't happening. Because he's gonna drop the shares. As far as a run, he hasn't dropped the shares yet. Cost of borrows drop down because they do that, they do that devil magic behind the scenes. And at the end of the day, listen, they're moving shares around that don't exist yet in lieu of the shares that are coming. So everybody's confident on that. So they don't really care. That's how this is done. Remember, this is the stock that nobody covers FTDs. This is how it is. They get naked short this thing. Nobody cares. Nobody looks at it. What's a couple of billion here and there? Uh, the way I'm seeing it, okay, this is my advice to me because I promised you guys I was gonna write it out with you in this whole process. I'm just gonna wait for the bump up to happen, and then I'm going to basically be done, and then I'm just gonna put everything over into the coins. It's real simple. X Force. Why? When you have a situation when your CEO, the head of the company, is specifically saying things to harm, I'm amazed he even said that. I mean, technically speaking, like investors can sue him for like hurting their portfolio. Like he said, I know he's a much smarter man than that. That I give him credit for. I may not like his actions against innocent people. Um, whatever. But at the end of the day, the fact that he said that's like saying they were facing bankruptcy without disclosing that they have, they say the Taylor or whatever contract pending. They weren't facing bankruptcy. They're not facing bankruptcy now. This is just obviously they're just blowing this thing out. They're making the best money they can. It could be tomorrow morning, these shares, or it could be tonight. Um, but I think people need to understand that you're going to have a heavily diluted AMC stock. And at any moment, if anything moves, they're going to drop more shares. It's really not, there's nothing magical about this stock anymore. What made it magical was the fact that they oversold this. Well, now they can do their magic behind the scenes and cover that up. See, nobody's holding their feet to the fire on anything. The IOUs, the FTDs, covering up these synthetics. Nobody's doing anything. And the CEO at the end of the day, do you really believe that he contacted FINRA and the exchange to resolve the FTD situation? Considering his last AK filing, he said he strongly advises people to caution in investing on AMC Common. Like those two things don't go together. That's just how that is. Anyway, just want to put that out there. It's time to look at this stock for what it is. It is just another Wall Street operation to fuck over retail, and people have to, cowboy the fuck up and make decisions going forward. They still haven't dropped the shares. I get it. I'm looking for a little bump up, whatever here and there. But at the end of the day, it's what are you gonna do? Everything we pointed out, everything we've done, everything, the whole process, whatever. But at the end of the day, this is where we're at right now. Up to 40 million shares inbound, and a negative comment from the CEO saying, issuing a warning about investing in his company's, our company's stock. You can't even make that shit up. You can't. I'm not in disbelief. I'm just like feeling like the Twilight Zone here. Like, yeah.